So the past few days have been really frustrating for me. And I don't mean just, oh, the game didn't go my way kind of frustrating. I mean the kind where you sit there, staring at your screen, wondering why nothing is working. The kind where you try again and again, and somehow it just keeps getting worse. For me, it was my Minecraft server. I've been playing on Athenos, and at first it was amazing. Free server, multiplayer, playing with people, and it honestly felt perfect. Like everything I wanted. I could just hop on, play, progress, enjoy the game, and not worry about anything. But recently, it just stopped being playable. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that. Constant lag, blocks not placing, breaking something and it comes back, getting hit by mobs that I couldn't even see properly. And the worst one, dying. Not because I played badly, but because the game just wouldn't respond. Like, imagine doing everything right and still getting punished for it. That's what it felt like. And the worst part, there was nothing I could do about it. It wasn't my PC, it wasn't my internet, it wasn't even something I could fix with settings. It's just distance, servers, routing, all that stuff you don't control. And that's what it made even more frustrating. Because at least when it's your mistake, you can improve. But when it's out of your hands, you just sit there, stuck. And slowly, it started killing the fun. Not instantly, not all at once, but little by little. Every time I logged in, I already knew what was coming. Lag, delay, and more frustration. And it got to a point where I wasn't even excited to play anymore. I was just hoping it would work, and that's when you know something's wrong. Because games are supposed to be fun, not something you hope works. I tried to ignore it at first. I told myself, it's fine, it will get better. Maybe it's just today. So I kept playing, I kept trying, I kept pushing through it. But every single time, it was the same thing again. No improvement, no change, just the same problems. And eventually, I had to make a decision I didn't want to make. I stopped playing multiplayer. And I'm not gonna lie, that felt really bad. Because it felt like I was losing something. Not just the progress, but the whole experience. The fun, the randomness, the interaction. It felt like I was being forced to quit something I actually enjoyed. And for a moment, I didn't even feel like playing anymore. I just sat there doing nothing, thinking, what now? Like genuinely, what do you do when the thing you enjoy stops working? Do you wait? Do you force it? Do you just quit completely? And honestly, I didn't have an answer. But then, something unexpected happened. Instead of forcing multiplayer, instead of trying it again, I decided to try something different. I opened a solo world in Minecraft. No server, no lag, no waiting, no dependency on anything else, just me and the game. And at first it felt weird, really weird. It was quiet, no chaos, no unpredictability, no other players doing random things. It almost felt empty, like something was missing. But I kept playing, and slowly something started changing. I started noticing things I didn't before. The world felt smoother. Everything responded instantly. Every action actually mattered. If I placed a block, it stayed. If I fought a mob, it was fair. If I died, it was my mistake. And weirdly, that felt good. Because for the first time in a while, I was in control again. I wasn't rushing. I wasn't getting frustrated every few minutes. I wasn't blaming the game for things going wrong. Everything just felt smooth, calm. And for the first time in a while, I was actually having fun, like real fun. Not forced, not temporary, just enjoying the game. And not just that, because I wasn't stuck trying to fix multiplayer anymore, I started trying other things too. Different playstyles, different ideas, different ways of playing the game. I experimented more. I explored more. And even outside Minecraft, I started looking at other games like Stardew Valley, Crimson Desert, Windrose, Enshrouded, Icarus, etc. Something I probably wouldn't have even considered before. And that's when it hit me. If my server never had problems, I would have never tried any of this. I would have just stayed comfortable doing the same thing over and over. Same routine, same gameplay, same everything. And yeah, it's frustrating when things don't go your way. It feels unfair. It feels annoying. Sometimes it even feels like you're being pushed backwards. Like you're losing progress, losing time, losing momentum. But maybe that's not always a bad thing. Because sometimes the thing that's blocking you is actually redirecting you. I didn't choose to stop multiplayer, but because I had to, I found something new, something different, something better, at least for now. And I'm not saying problems are good. Lag is still annoying. Losing progress still sucks. And I would still prefer if everything just worked. But maybe the real question is, what do you do next? Do you keep forcing something that clearly isn't working? Or do you take a step back and try a different path? Because in Minecraft, when you lose everything, you don't quit the game. You start again. You gather resources, you rebuild, and try something different. And somehow it always works out. Maybe not instantly, but eventually. And honestly, maybe your real life is not that different. Right now, multiplayer is paused for me. Not forever, just for now. But instead of seeing it as something I lost, I'm starting to see it as something that pushed me forward into something new, something I didn't expect, but actually needed. So yeah, things didn't go my way, but maybe they went exactly where they needed to go. And this is just the beginning.